Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
Right. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Baraka. Thumb to all the Akim out there, and Yahweh Shamar Alathun Hashem Yahweh Shai to all the Akwathian out there. This is the first feast in the fall, which is the memorial of blowing of the trumpets. We're actually going to go through Leviticus 23 today. We have some great news. Everybody should have a packet they'll be working on, and I'll be asking questions on the way through. If you don't, look on the seats to get your packet, and let's get to work. But let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the service. All right, just the people up here. Hey, man. Go ahead and pull that off. That's your store. Trooper Ayat, present thyself in thy registry. Salaki.
Ayakayal, Bangad, Banyashal.
Ayakayal, Bangad, Banyashal.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Baraka.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Baraka. Keep saying it. Go ahead and pull that horn.
La Yashala.
All right. Go ahead and blow the horn. All right. It's going to be
Amida, Wapaya, Akudam, which means to rise and face the east.
Ready to start to our right. We're going to read the Lord's Prayer in the English, the Hebrew, then in the English. The Lord's Prayer. So I can make sure everybody's hands are covered. Just Lord's Prayer. Abinah. Shabbat Shemai. Wadah. Hayah. Some cup. Yahweh. Malakwas cup. Taba'ah. Rizayah. Hayah. Aisha. Aratizah. Hayah. Samai. Nathaniel now. You're what's a lot now? What's a lot now? What's a lot now? What's a lot now? Well, yeah, I know. I'm a sign of one. A ball. I'm a shine now. My young.
And in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debt.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive our debtors.
Forgive our debts.
Lead us not to temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
And the power.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. This is the power. Yahweh.
Yeah.
Sing Yahweh Shah.
Welcome to shop.
The thunder now.
The thunder now. Hakat. Hakat.
Lord of
Lord of Allah.
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 What call Marwa?
We'll call my Lord. Hakat.
Let's a heart.
Let's have heart.
How much has a right?
How much has the right? Hakat.
Lahakil.
Lahakil.
Hamakil.
Hamakil.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Awakawa.
Awakawa.
Hatama Allah.
Hakim Mahal.
Look at Rashan.
Love of Rashad.
Sing Yahweh Shah.
The
The water among.
And in English, Yahweh.
Yeah.
And name Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to hear all manner of sickness
To heal all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
Against unclean
The
spirits.
power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the blessed Israel. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Barakuna.
Barakuna.
Wayasha Allah.
Wayasha Allah.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Support.
The heart.
Barak. Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
The water among.
And in English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Bless us.
Let us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrews. Get your son.
Get your son.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yes,
Yes,
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Dissolve.
Al Yah.
Al Yah.
Yam Yam.
Yamamam.
Hashemat.
Hashemat.
La'ah. Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Where you rock.
Where you rock.
Bala Yallah.
Where you rock.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yeshamar.
Yeshamar.
Makol rock.
Makol rock.
Yeshamar.
Yeshamar.
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yeshamar.
Yeshamar. There's an opera. I'm on. And in English, I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
When whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
and thy coming in
And thy coming in.
from this time forth,
From this time forth,
even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayam.
Out from the Yahweh top.
Al-Bakaras.
Out of the rock.
From all.
From all.
Ashakwat.
So Shabbat. Out.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Enough.
Awayam
Out
Yaka.
of the Yahweh.
Yahweh Yawan.
Yahweh you want.
Umishanayaka.
Nashanayaka.
Nashawa.
Nashawa.
Ra'as. Al-Aimaka.
Out of the
Yahweh Yawan.
I am young.
Sawa.
So what?
Where you throw your eyes as a what?
What is it? Out
Out the Zapa 1 Yaka.
of the 1 year.
A
I'm
more.
sorry.
A cobweb. When a copy of it.
Magog.
Well, yes, a car.
Yes, a car.
Some yes, out.
Yes,
I was.
I was.
Yeah. No, what I tell you what?
I tell you what.
La.
La.
The cobweb.
Yes. Ayaka,
Baryak,
Baryak,
and Tarakwa,
Yakaraka,
Ahoya,
Ahoya,
Awam,
Awam,
Shemai Alayam,
Shemai,
Ma'aba,
Ma'aba,
Wahagardi,
Wahagardi,
Kabal,
the ball,
I'm one,
I'm the one, I'm the lot,
I'm a shot,
the shot,
I'm your shot,
I'm the shot,
because of war,
because of war,
God's a war,
God, the war,
Nalawa,
number one,
I'm mom,
Mom,
Hayawa,
Ayuwa,
Sarawai,
Sarawai,
Labanyalawa,
the one, the lot,
Salah,
Salah,
Ishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Kamayan,
Kamayan,
Kasiyasara,
Ayasakasra,
Kayakyan,
Kayakyan, and the call,
Yaswan,
Yaswan,
Mr. Matwa,
and Shemakwa,
Ayanga Ara,
by a young Dara,
Hayawa,
Ayuwa,
come on,
the one,
the Adama,
the Adama,
say your Tumwa,
say a Dumbo,
it's a Yakmawa,
there you got people,
Kaira,
like rock,
because of Allah,
because of
Bak,
because of back,
because of Zolmana,
because of Solomon,
Call it say your Kamba,
because of like a combo,
a Shaw,
the Shaw,
a Marwa,
a bar,
the Rashad,
like a Shaw,
the Nawab,
the rock,
the Awah,
now a walk,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
say your Tumwa,
say a Dumbo, the
the
ball, the watch,
Look,
the one, the rock,
Sama Ira,
the ball, the
Horium,
Horium,
Khan,
Khan,
the Ratapa,
the
what's the Africa,
what's the
what's the Paka,
Haka,
the Malam,
the Balam,
Mala'a,
Mala,
Panyaham,
Payaham,
Polawan,
Polawan,
the Paswa,
where you Baswa,
Some
Simka,
Ya,
Ya,
the Paswa,
Ya Baswa,
where you Mahol,
where you Behold,
Aja,
where you Eye,
where you
where
Kapor,
you Behold,
where you Abadwa,
where you Abagwa,
where you the Iwa,
where you the Eye,
Ya,
Kaya, the
Simka,
Simka,
Ya,
Ya,
La
the
Baka,
Baka,
are you one?
I want, I'm not. And in English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not that silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not that peace,
and be not still.
and be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
For lo,
for lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee,
have lifted up the head.
and lift up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden one.
and consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
let's cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
in the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel,
May be no more remembered,
may you no more remember,
for they have consulted together
but they consult together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They have confederate against
They have against
the tabernacles of Edom
the tabernacle of Edom,
and Ishmael
and the Israelites,
of Moab
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
the Baal
Gabal,
and Emmon
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashes also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot.
Open the children of God.
So Lot,
So Lot,
do unto them
do unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to the Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Gison,
as to Brook of Gison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dog for the earth.
Make their nobles like a ram,
They could almost like a ram,
and like the
and like said,
Yea,
yeah,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as a Ba,
and as the rock,
and as a Moon,
and as the moon,
who said,
who said,
let's take to ourselves
let us say to ourselves,
the house of God in possession.
the house of God is blessed.
Oh my power,
Oh my God,
make them like a wheel,
make it like a wheel,
as the stone before the wind,
that's the stone before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire in the wood,
and as the flames set of the mountains
so
of the
the
fire.
winds of heaven set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them,
So persecute them,
without tempting,
without
and
tempting,
make them afraid,
and make them afraid
with thy storm,
with that storm.
fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh,
Oh yeah,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and trouble forever.
Yea,
Yeah.
let them be put to shame
Let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that they may know
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
of the Most High,
over all the earth.
all of the earth.
So be it.
So be it. This is the blessings of the power structure. For Rocket Yahweh,
And in English, bless you Yahweh, and Yahushua, and Michael, and the angel, Commander General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, officers, the troops, and the sisters, Yahweh, and the name Yahushua, thank you, and so be it.
These are the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, to the heat that speak against us. The teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, to the heat. They shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches, enter to that sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, to the Edomites, and the nations, and the drug, the corpses, the prisons, all the governments are our enemy. Synagogues and all. Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egypt. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinhead. The gay movement. The lesbian. Spot. Workers of witchcraft. That's space program. On Navy. Read. Wall Street. Open up the internet. The cable access center. The radio channel. Convict the spirit. Any of our people. That seek to stop. And bring swift destruction. To all the heat that stand in the way. And try to stop. From broadcasting your word. Throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plague. Let loose all the plague. To and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plague. Take the house of the thief. And the murder. Let the house shout. Michael Gate. Come down with the flying sword. And punch all the evil. Come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause we know. That is the angels. That have done. Cause to be spread. Through the media. Throughout the whole world. Shaking thy covenant. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you always. So be. Psalms means determined. Who's that? Just let's keep right here. Yeshabia. Not yet. Yeshabia. We'll probably if I could get Akim from the audience. It is hot in here, so we're gonna ask everybody to stay hydrated because I know some people are burning up. So could we have some Akim pass out some water to the sisters and the brothers just so they can get some water? We're gonna start getting the food served here in probably about 10 minutes. Okay, we'll get started on the service a little bit, and then probably about 10 minutes we'll start on we'll get started serving. All right. So this today is of course every time that we are at a feast day, we go through Leviticus 23. We celebrate the feast day because the Lord has commanded his people to come together on these days. The feast represent a season of harvest. Okay, so we're going to kind of go into detail. If you look in your seats, there is a handout. We'd like people to participate in the handout because we will be asking some questions and you can take notes. If you need a pen or a pencil, I think they have some extra ones. But We're going to be asking some questions. We're going to be reading through Leviticus 23, but we'll also be asking some questions as well so that you can take notes and then you can take with you. Every feast day, we have about 5 more left. What? Please, you can walk here. You take this. You take that. And let me get, I'll take one. And I just gave him, if I take the water. So every feast day from here, we are going to have a packet. It won't be the same so that we can always learn something new. Okay, because this is the time where you're supposed to be learning anyway. The Feast of Tabernacles is when Israel came to learn the law. Okay, all right. So in ancient Israel, there were basically 2 seasons that we observed, which were summer and winter, or the season of harvest and the season of planting. Officer Kazak at camp a couple weeks ago brought out a good point about Ecclesiastes when it says to everything there is a season. And if you look at Ecclesiastes 3:1-2, it talks about there is a season of planting or seed time, and there's a season of harvest. These feasts represented a season of harvest. Okay, and the scripture talks about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and read. We're going to read Leviticus 23. We're going to read it in the Hebrew first. We're going to read verses 1-7. Can I get another chair? This chair is about to crack up under me. Can I get maybe a white chair or something? This chair is about to break. I mean, reading the scriptures all day. It's a while. All right. We're in Leviticus 1, chapter 23, 1-7. We're going to read it in the Hebrew. Dabar, Yahweh al Mashallah Amar, verse 2. Dabar al Bunya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Hum, Bawaya Aya, Yahweh Ashar, Bakara Awa, Atham, Bakara Awa, Quadash, Allah Hum, Bawa Aija, verse 3. Shashah, Yum Yum, Ta'aisha, Bala Akah. Waba Yawam, Hashabayaya, Shabbat, Mabakura, Quadat, Ka, Balaka, Ba'aka, La'a, Kaisawa, Shabbat, Ba'a, La Yahawa, Bakal, Mawa Shabbat Yakam, verse 4, Allah, Mawa Aija, Yahawa, Makura Aya, Quadash, Ashar, Bakura Awa, Atham, Bamawa Aigim. Okay, verse 5, Bakadash, Para Aswan, Araba Aiha, Aishara, Lachadas, Rayam, Rabyam, Pasak, Yahweh, verse 6. Wabakam Masha, Aishara, Yawam, Lachadas, Azar, Khan, Matazawat, La Yahweh, Shabbat, Yam Yam, Matazawat, Ta'akoliwa, verse 7. By Yawam, Para Aswan, Makura, Quadat, Yahaya, Lakam, Ka, Mala'akat, Abada, La'a, Aisawa. That's it. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to be reading, but we're reading nice and slowly. We're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 23. We're going to be reading verses 1-7. We're going to be reading that in the English now.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of Yahweh, which yet ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts.
Okay, quick question. The word Hebrew in this context for feast is mawa'ijim. What does the word feast mean in this context? Okay, I'm going to ask the question. You can look at your packet, and it's okay to take a good guess what you think it means. What is the word feast? Khan, Shalom. We're verse 6. Okay, hold on, explain that, extend that. Somebody might not know what that means. Thank you. That's what it really means. Excellent. Give her a hand. The word right here for feast is mawa'ijim, which means appointed time. That's what it really means. It's an appointed time. So just like when the judge calls you to appear before a court, you must appear. Okay, I don't know if any, I think everybody here maybe been called to appear before a judge for some reason, but you are to appear. It's an appointed time. So the Most High, these feasts are called mawa'ijim in Hebrew. It means appointed time that He asks you to appear. Okay, excellent. All right, let's read. Let's look at verse 3. Go ahead.
Verse 3, 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of Yahweh in all your dwellings. Verse 4.
Stop right there. Why is the weekly Sabbath mentioned in the list of feasts? Somebody help me. Why would they mention the weekly Sabbath in the list of feasts? Besides, I know what some people are thinking maybe, that, oh, it's a commandment. Well, yes, it is a commandment, but why? What is the reason to keep the 7th-day weekly Sabbath, Kodash or holy? Go ahead, Sister Latoya. Okay, it is still a holy time, appointed time, so that is correct. Anybody else want to give a go ahead, Officer Mayat.
It's a day of rest.
It is a day of rest. Why?
Because it's day we
Not necessarily means you think of Passover. Anybody else? Why is this their day of rest? What is it reminding you of? The weekly Sabbath should be reminding you of. It's a rest. Go ahead, Officer Ganah.
Like is it the creations of
There we go. It reminds you of the creation. Okay? It reminds you of the creation. And it says the Sabbath is a sign between the Most High and his people. You're reminded that the Most High created the word. That's what's in the command. 6 days. Okay? You can look at that precept in Exodus 28-11. So the Sabbath is, so you know that the Most High is your creator. That's why you keep the Sabbath, because it's a reminder. Okay? You can look at that in a precept is that in this Exodus 28-11, or you can look at Ezekiel 20, verse 12. Those are like precepts. Okay, let's keep it going. You're doing well, Officer. Chibraya. Go ahead.
was the precepts again?
Precept. You can look at Exodus 20:8-11. You can look at Ezekiel 20:12. Okay, or you can also one more, Exodus 31:13. Those are precepts. Which Ezekiel 20, verse 12. All right. Go ahead, Chibraya. Whenever you're ready. Verse 4.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of Yahweh, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is Yahweh's Passover. Verse 6.
All right, here we go. Another question. I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions tonight, because this is what we're supposed to be learning about the law. The Passover was slaughtered on the 14th day of the first month. Okay, that's when the Passover lamb was slaughtered. Okay, we had to slaughter the Passover lamb, and we had to put the blood of that lamb on our doorposts. Question: when did the families of Israel choose the lamb that they were going to slaughter? We slaughtered it on the 14th day. What day were they to choose the lamb? Oh, you have multiple choice in your packets. Look, there's multiple choice here. You can't lose on this one. You can't lose. A multiple choice. Officer Ganah, which day? The 13th day. Good try. Which day did they choose? They had to choose a lamb. They slaughtered it on the 14th, but that's not when they chose the lamb. Sister Latoya. Okay. That's incorrect. Good try. Let's get one more. 3 strikes, we're out. Officer Matham. 10. It was on the 10th day. They chose that lamb on the 10th day. They slaughtered on the 14th, but they had to choose that lamb on the 10th day. Precept. Exodus 12:3-6. I'll give precepts throughout this time. Exodus 12:3-6. Okay. Look, it says on the 10th day you will choose a lamb. Right? One more question before we move forward. Okay. What type of lamb did the Israelites have to choose? Somebody tell me. You got multiple choice there. What type of Officer Matham? Oh. It was number 4 in your belt. What type of lamb were they to choose? Anybody know? Oh, go ahead, Shubaya.
Is it a male lamb in his first year?
That is correct. That's one answer. I actually got 2. More than 1. You were supposed to choose a male lamb in his first year. What else? Yes. Chupa Maya. Officer Maya slacking for that.
a male lamb.
That's incorrect. Officer Ganah.
Female lamb in the first year.
That is incorrect. The answer should be a kid goat in its first year. So it's both C and E. It's both of them. You are going to choose out of the flocks or the goats. Okay? Precept, Exodus 12:5. Okay? We're going to get a pop quiz next one. Yes, Tom, sir.
Precept
Number 3 precept was Exodus 12:3-6. Okay?
Okay,
Precept for the net number 4 was Exodus 12:5. Okay? It shows where you were to pick how you were picked. You're supposed to be a male lamb in its first year, but you could pick it out of the sheep or the goats. Okay? So a kid goat. All right, one more question. All right, before we read 6 and the next one, verse 4. Why do we keep the Passover? Somebody help me out. What's the point? What putting you? Oh, slack. Oh, slack, sir. It's slack. I'm sorry. Everybody take a seat. Well, Shalom, y'all about to me shop right there, Jimmy. All right, why do we keep the Passover service? Somebody help me out. Why? Go ahead, Blessing. Why do we keep the Passover? Okay, you're thinking. What's the I'll take a nod. Go ahead.
The Passover, remember that the Most High got us out of Egypt.
The Most High, it's a remembrance that the Most High slaughtered the firstborn in Egypt at night. Okay, it's a reminder of that. Okay, that's Exodus 12:27. Okay, that's a precept. Okay, Exodus 12:27. All right, let's keep it going. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto Yahweh. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. And that's it.
Excellent. I'm going. All right. Everybody to what? All right. Just the people up here. I mind. Officer Maya, present thyself in thy registry.
Mayakala, Bangad, Boyashab,
Mayakala, Bun God, Bun Yashal.
Yabashim Yashab, Rakatam.
Yahabashim Yashab Rakatam. I have one extra over here. Okay, go.
No.
Wait a minute. Make sure you block when he comes. I lost the pen. You shouting. It's like, anyone receive the general or Captain Oswald's a pack if they do, if they want a packet. Okay. All right, we're going to be reading the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, 8 through 14. We're going to read that in the Hebrew, then in the English. Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Wahakoratham, Asha, La Yahweh, Shabbai, Yum Yum, Bayawam, Hashabayaya, Makorea, Fadas, Palmala, Akaf, Abada, La'ata, Aishawa, verse 9. Wayidabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashallah, Amar. Verse 10, the ball, Bunya, Yasha'ala, Mabarah, Alham, Kaya, Laba, Al, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Anya, Nathan, Latam, Wakatazara, Atham, Wakatazayara, Wahaba, Ba'atham, Amar, Asya, Patazayarkam, Al, Hakahan, verse 11. Bahanaya, Amar, Lapanya, Yahweh, Watazam, Makakora, Habashabat, Naya, Nawa, Hakahan. Oops, verse 12. I shayatham, but you walk, now you come, Ha'amar, Kabash, to my young bun, Nakwa, La'ila, Yahweh, verse 13. Manaka Afwa, Shanya, Asharanyam, Salah, Balawala, Bashaman, Asha, Yahweh, Rayak, Nayakat, when the Saka, Yayan, Rabba Ya'ai, Hayan. Verse 14, well, come, Wakwalia, Wakamal, La'a, Akowa, I, Atazam, Hayawam, Azar, I, Ya'atam, Karafan, Yakam, Kakwa, Alalam, Lagaraf Yakam, Abakal, Mashabaf Yakam. And that's it. We could go ahead and start. Are we finishing up? Yeah. Okay. Would you let me know? I'm sorry. All right. Let's go ahead and read verses 8 through 20. No, I'm sorry. 8 through, my math is off. 8 through 14. Slacky. My math is off a little bit.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 8.
Slacky. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me make this. All right, go ahead. Slacky.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days, and in the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
All right, let's look at number 6 on your packets. Let's look at number 6 real quick, talking about the 15th day. Okay, the 15th day of the first month was the first day of unleavened bread. What significant event happened that day? What significant event happened on the first day of unleavened bread on the 15th day? There was a significant event. Go ahead, Officer Ganab.
Is that when we had to get up and leave?
Come on, give him a hand. The 15th day is when we actually literally walked out of Egypt. Precept Numbers 33:3. Okay, that's when we actually had to go get up and walk out of Egypt. Okay, all right. Let's look at number 7 really quickly, because we need to learn about what is what we can and cannot eat. Let's look at number 7. Okay, during the days of unleavened bread, we're to eat unleavened bread for 7 days. Circle some items below that we can eat during the days of unleavened bread. Will somebody tell me some items from that list that we can eat during the days of unleavened bread? I know some items we can eat. We're on number 7. Anybody know some stuff we can eat? You're looking at your pack. Anybody know what we can eat?
Say not eat.
Oh, did I say not eat? That says we can. What's some stuff we can eat? Looking at that list, like, anybody know? Go ahead. Also, super, not desire. Look at the list. Okay, we can eat lamb. Okay, we can eat lamb. Anybody know what else we can? Y'all looking at number 7? What's on the bed? Okay. Well, look, some of the stuff we can eat. Okay, fine. Y'all see it? Number 7.
No list.
Oh, there's no list. I got the answer. Oh, my fault. That must be my fault. Oh, well, tell me some stuff. Actually, you're supposed to tell me some stuff. That was the reason. I'm looking at the answer sheet. Go ahead, Salam. Okay, you eat bread of herbs. Anything else? Anything? Somebody can tell me some stuff we can eat. Okay, anybody else? All right, let me give you some stuff. A lot of people, we can eat those corn tortillas, like hard shell tacos. We can eat those. We can eat stuff like baked chicken. Okay. There's certain cereals we can eat, certain cereals we cannot eat. Okay. Certain things we cannot eat, like we can't eat that fast food fried chicken. Okay, we can't eat those soft tortillas. Okay, we can't eat that stuff. We can eat stuff like rice stuff. Okay, we can't eat fast food like French fries because that still has that leavening products on there. Okay, so that's some stuff that we can eat. All right, let's look at the next one really quickly. Somebody tell me, can somebody tell me what are some ingredients that we need to be aware of during the days of unleavened bread? What are some ingredients like leavening agents? You need to know this. Okay, go ahead, Officer Madam. Yeast. Yeast is a big one. Anybody else know another leavening agent? Yeast is a big. Go ahead, Officer Madam. Baking soda. Yeast. Baking soda. Baking powder. Yeast extract. Okay, this is stuff you need to be aware of. Okay, because that causes stuff to rise. All right, on the days of unleavened bread. So that's something that needs to not be in your dwellings. Go ahead, Captain Oz.
Yeah, yeast extract permissible. Yeast extract is the flavor.
Okay, Colin, throw water for that. Throw water for that, sir. Throw water for that, sir. All right. Anybody else want to add? Anybody else want to add? Okay. I think sourdough starter is another one. Okay. So just be aware of that. Okay. All right. Let's keep reading. Let's go.
Come. Verse 9. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
Okay, really quick, another question. Okay, when we reap the harvest of the time of the Passover and the days of unleavened bread, the sheaf of the first fruits was of the wheat harvest. Is that a true statement or is that false? And look there, is that a true or false statement? Okay, because remember the feast, we had to do the reap the first fruits of a harvest. What harvest was that? Was that the wheat harvest or was that another harvest? Like the barley harvest. Somebody help me out here. Okay, which harvest is that? Yes, I'm Shalom. That's incorrect. It actually should be the barley harvest. Okay, that was the barley harvest with the Passover. Okay, when we were going to reap the first fruits, it was the barley harvest. Precept to that. Some people have one precept. Exodus 9, 31 through 32. That's a precept to that. Root 223. These are precepts. Okay. Root, yep, 223. Okay. There's some precepts there. All right. Keep going, Officer Mayor.
Go. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, did I say good? Go. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12, and ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheaf, and healing without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Verse 13, and the meat offering thereof shall be 2 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of an hin. Verse 14, and ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Quick question, another question. Look at your package number 10. I want you to think about this one. What are some reasons that the Israelites were to bring in the first fruits of their harvest to the priests? What was the reasoning behind that? What was the reason? Some reason the Israelites were to bring the first fruits, okay, to the harvest of the priests. Go ahead, Swan, go ahead. Okay, but what was the reason behind it? What's the reason?
So the Most High, the priest that the part of your giving to the Most High deserves everything to be a true tent. The most part of it.
Okay, but I want to add to that. Why would we bring our first fruits? What was the reasoning behind this? Got to know the reasoning behind these things. Go ahead, Sister Kapaya.
The first is the one we had.
Okay. Extend that a little bit. Why should we bring our best? Extend it. Okay. All right. Okay. Anybody else wants to add? All right. All right. So I mean, everybody pretty much was. So you know, the first fruits were brought. The spirit behind it. So go ahead. I'm sorry. I was so I'm going to pray, sir.
I was gonna say that's our sacrifice. That's the best that we got. So
Come.
sacrifice that should be blessed and provide and blessings.
There we go. Give him a hand. That's what I was. Give him a hand. You know, the first fruits were brought that the priest could benefit off them. The priest ate of the first fruits, but also you gave the Lord the first fruits so that you could be blessed. So that you could be blessed. Okay? All right? Precept. You can find these precepts all through Ezekiel 44:30. Okay? Numbers 8:18. Okay? Proverbs 3:9-10. These are precepts. Okay? All right? And that's it. Just the people up. Just the people up here. Officer Alza, I'm forgetting names in this slot. Officer Alza, present thyself in thy registry. Officer Alza, but you how it up? But you out.
Yeah, but some shot on the thumb.
Yeah, how about sending out a shot, brother? Slide, sir. Slide, sir. Are we still just waiting on this? You shot me. Okay, we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 23. We're reading 15 through 21. I'm going to read it in the Hebrew first, then in the English. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15 in the Hebrew. What's up? It's like it. Lakam, Lakarara, Hasababa, Mayawam, Kam, Amar, Havanawa, Shabbat, Shabakwa, Samaya Mak, Sahaya Yana. Verse 16. I Mayakaraf, Hashabak, Hashabaya Ith, Sasaparwa, Kamashim, Yawam, Waha corrupt them. Manacha Chadasha La Yahweh, verse 17. But when Shabbat Yakam, Tabayaya Awa, Waham, then Wapa, Shakyam, Shanya, Asharanyam, Salah, Tahaya Yana, Kamataza, Ta'apa Yana, Bakawarium, La Yahweh, verse 18. Waha corrupt them, Allah, La Halakam, Sabai, Kabashiam, Samayamam, Bunya, Shana, Wapar, Bunya, Bakwar, Ha, Waha Yalam, Shanyam, Yahayawa, Allah, La Yahawa, Manaka, Naka, Atam, Nasakyakam, Asha, Rayak, Nayaka, La Yahawa. Verse 19. What comes? What comes? Wa'isha Yatam, Sha'ayar, as a yam, Lacha, Ta'a, Washanya, Kabashiam, Bunya, Shana, Lazabak, Shalom, Shalom Yam. Verse 20. Wahanaya, Hakahan, Adam, Alakham, Baka, Warium, Sanawapa, Lapanya, Yahawa, Alshanya, Kabashim, Kodat, Yahayawa, La Yahawa, Lakahan. Verse 21. Wakora Dam, Baitazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Makora, Kodat, Hayaya, Lakam, Call, Mala'akah, Abada, La'ab, Aisawa, Kukwa, Awalam, Bakal, Mashabak Yakam, Ladarak Yakam. That's it. Right, Black, could I, there's a general, who can I start with? To the captain. So the captain's plates are being made? You want me to send up 5,000? Okay. If you're 5,000, I thought I saw Officer Kazak. I don't know where he went. Okay. If you're 5, let's do 5,000s and let's do 5 and 1,000. 5,000, 1,000. You can come get your plate. Oh, Salakia, I'd like to add something. We're doing a challenge today. Okay. You can order your plates. Try to order them in Hebrew. Now listen, we're all new at this, but just try it today. The Hebrew list is on the back of this packet. Look on the back of your packet, and there's a list. It should be a list in the back of stuff in Hebrew. Now we don't have everything over there, okay? But this is the food. You go force Hebrew on that. Con, sir. That's con, sir. On the back here is a list of Hebrew words. Just try it, okay? You got now. There's a couple words we didn't know in Hebrew. So just like with pasta, I was talking to Officer Hazard. I don't know what pasta stuff is. So we just said food with cheese. But lamb and stuff, try to order in Hebrew and then say it in English so you can get used to it. If you don't have to, but just try. If you're a 5,000 or 1,000, go ahead and get your plate. All right. All right, looks like, all right, let's do 500s too. 500s, 1,000s. Go ahead and get your plates. So I don't think I see it.
I need to get up breaking order.
Go ahead, y'all. Let's get all the men up. Let's go. Get your 500s. Okay, okay. How much of the show we done? All right. All right. Let's go ahead and read. We're in Leviticus chapter. Let's go to read chapter 23. We're reading 14 through 21. Go ahead, Baba. Shut up. 15. So I can go up. Go up.
And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheep of the wave of Pharaoh, from the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the Sabbath service shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
Okay, question real quick. Let me ask you a question. This is number 11. After the Israelites offered the first fruit offering for their feast for the first harvest, they were to count 50 days for the next annual feast day. What was that feast day called? What is that feast day called? You can look, we got multiple choice here. Actually, there's another one that I forgot. What is that feast day called? We're at number 11. We were to count 50 days. After we brought the harvest of the first fruits in for the barley harvest, we were to count 50 days to the next feast for the first fruits. What was that feast day called? Go ahead, Officer Maya. Good try. What else? Go ahead, Salam. So Feast of Weeks is one of the answers. Give her a hand. Okay, there's another answer there too. Actually, there's one I missed. Go ahead, young. What's your name again? Young man Markel. Go ahead.
Is it C?
Feast of Tablets. Good try. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. It could also be called the Feast of Harvest, also our first fruits. Let me give you the precepts. You got Exodus 23:16, Deuteronomy 16:16. These are precepts. Okay, go ahead, keep going.
Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savior unto the Lord. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the self same day, that it may be in holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work within. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Excellent work, officer. Quick question. This is number 12. What harvest was celebrated after we counted 50 days to celebrate our feast? What harvest was that? We said the first harvest was the barley harvest. What harvest was that when we counted the 50 days? What harvest was that called? Everybody want to take a shot at that? What harvest that? We have one that was the barley harvest. What harvest was this? And I'll give you the precept. Go ahead, Shubaya. That is correct. Give him a hand. It's the wheat harvest. Precept, Exodus 34:22. That's the wheat harvest. Okay, so we had the barley harvest before we counted the 50 days. Okay, then we had the wheat harvest after we counted 50 days. And that's when we would take our first fruit. Oh, we got answers online too. Okay. All right. Just the people up here. Money. 500, y'all can go up too. I think we already called 5 minutes. We already called 5 minutes. We can do what's that? 50. 50. Y'all go get y'all place. Whenever y'all see. So like it. The young man sitting next to General. Regatta Allah. Present thyself in thy registry. Come up here. Come up here. Come right. Regatta Allah. Banya Shala. Yeah, how about Sinyal Shabrakata? Yeah, how about Sinyal Shabrakata? Shot 50s up, go ahead. 50s and the troopers. 50s and troopers. 50s and troopers, go ahead and get y'all plate. Okay, we're going to be reading Leviticus 23, chapters 22 through 28. We're going to read that in the Hebrew, then we'll read it in the English. All right, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22 in the Hebrew. Way up, Kutazar come, Kutazayar, Aratazakam, La'a, Fakala, Pa'a, Shadaka, Bakatazarka, Walaqua, Watazayarka, La'a, Falaqua, La'ainaya, Walagar, La'izab, Atham, Anya, Yahweh, Allah, Yatam. Verse 23. Why you the bar, Yahweh, all, Mashallah, Amar. Verse 24. The bar, Al, Bunya, Yasha, Allah, Amar, Bakadas, Hasabayaya, Ba'akha, Bakadas, Yahya, Lakam, Shabbat 1, Zakar 1, Sawa, Wa'aiha, Makura'ah, Qadas. Verse 25. Call Malaakas, Abadah, La'a, Fa'aisawa, Waha Korabta, Mashal, Yahweh. Verse 26. Why the bar, Yahweh, Al, Mashal, Amar. Verse 27. Ah, Fa'aisa war, La Hadas, Washabayai, Azah, Yawam, Wakaparium, Hawa'a, Makura'ah, Qadas, Yahya, Lakam, Wa'ay, Yahyam, Thumb, Ah, Napashat, Yakam. Waha Rabtham, Ashal, Yahweh, verse 28. Wakal Malaka, La'at, Aisawab, Aitazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparium, Hawa'a, La Kapar, Aya, come, Lapanya, Yahweh, Allah, Ya, come. And that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and read. We're in the book of Leviticus. We're reading chapter 23. We're reading 22 through 28 in the English.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22.
Right.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God. Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
So right there. So we know that the spirit behind that is that we don't be greedy. Okay, you were to leave something for the poor. Okay, leave the corners of your field. You weren't to take everything. We know that the conquistador, the white man, he takes everything and then he wastes a lot of food. Okay, I don't know if people have worked in a restaurant, but a lot of food is wasted every day that could be given to the poor. Okay, we are not to have that spirit, that greedy spirit, and then throwing all the food away. Okay, you could go. So if somebody was in your field and they were taking the corn, the corners of the field, that was legal in Israel. Only thing they couldn't do, now they started taking a basket. Okay, they started taking a basket, and then they, start putting that for stealing. Young man, you could, young man, y'all can also go ahead, young man, and get your food. If you're a young man, you can go ahead and get your food. Okay, all right, keep going.
So God, verse 24. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial blowing of the trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25. You shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Okay, stop right there for a second. Question: what's the purpose of blowing the trumpets in Israel? Today is the memorial of blowing the trumpets. Okay, this is the feast day right now in the 7th month. This is the 1st day of the 7th month. The question is, what's the purpose of blowing the trumpets in Israel? What was the purpose? Anybody? Right? Okay. Let me get a couple of yours. Go ahead. To alarm people, and I don't know if people heard that. Give her a hand. So the trumpet's kind of signal as an alarm. Okay. All right. It was like an alarm. Think of like I think General last time said think of like an alarm in your house. It warns you. Okay, or when danger's coming. Okay, you can precept. It's like Numbers 10. 2 through 10, or Psalm 81:3. Okay, it's talking about the trumpets. And the trumpets have purposes. All right, keep going.
So we're verse 26. And the Lord spake.
Come.
Also,
I don't know if people heard that, but Captain Ross added to that, saying, when wars come, think about a lookout man. Okay, when wars come, you blow the trumpets to tell the warriors to come to help, protect. It's also used to move the camp. Okay, move the camp of Israel, because the camp of Israel had to move a certain way, and certain trumpets would signal what type of how they were to move. Go ahead, sir.
So the congregations and doing the work.
Come, sir. It's also, I don't know if people heard Captain Noss. It's also to call the congregation together. Okay, it was to gather together. So a lot of times, even on this day, you would hear the trumpet blow because it was to gather together. You can look at that precept. Okay, keep it going.
And I'm going, verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also in the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
Okay, that's the next feast day. We'll have our little handout for that feast day coming up. But quick question: when you have a memorial, you are to remember events when you blew the trumpets. Can somebody tell me what events in the scriptures do you know where they had to blow the trumpets? I know Captain Osh knows. Captain Osh, you go ahead and say Captain Osh, I'm with you. Does anybody know what other events in the Bible where we had to blow the trumpets? Because it's a memorial, so you actually should know some of these events. You should know some of these events where we had to blow the trumpet. Maybe anybody know? You know, as a teacher, I'm calling you. You know, as a teacher, I'll call you. Anybody know any special events where we actually had to blow the trumpets at time of war? Go ahead, Subaya.
Is it when the Israelites marched around the wall of Jericho?
There we go. Give him a hand. Trumpets had to be blown then. Okay, when they had to go around, they blew the trumpets. Okay, they had to do it for 6 days. On the 7th day, okay, they were told to blow, and the people were told to do what? That's a bonus question. What were the people told to do when they were blowing the trumpets? Go Officer Shabbat. The opposite. On the 7th day, when the men were blown, yes, they weren't. So I know what you're thinking. The first 6 days, they were to say nothing. On the 7th day, when they all stood and blew the trumpets, people were commanded to do what? Yeah. There we go. Excellent. Give him a hand. They were commanded to shout. Because this, the blow the trumpets also can mean the time of shouting. Okay? Excellent. Let me give you some other ones. I don't know if anybody remembers Gideon's victory. When Gideon had a victory, they were to blow the trumpets. Okay, that was commanded them. Okay? Josiah and Hezekiah's feast, Passover feast. You saw the priests, they were blowing the trumpets because that was a feast day. Okay? Nehemiah and Ezra's feast after they rebuilt the walls. These are times where they were blowing the trumpets. Okay? And also, if you look in Revelation, okay, you look at those trumpets being blown in Revelation. Okay? When time of Babylon will be crushed. So this is a memorial. This is the time you're supposed to remember our victories over our enemies. Remember the time we were blowing the trumpets. Okay, keep going. Was that it? That was it. All right, that's it. Come, sir. Come, so like you, sir, on the set. You said we do it every. Oh, can't. So like if people didn't hear Captain Oz, we do it every week at camp. Okay, because we're shouting. It's what is it? Cry aloud and spare not. So I lift up your voice like a trumpet. Like a trumpet. I think that's was it Isaiah 58. I think that's a precept. Okay, cry loud, spare not, lift up your voice. That's a trumpet. That's every week at camp, and we should remember those things. We should remember important events at camp as well, because this is the memorial of blowing the trumpets. That's why we have the memorial on the wall there with our Akim over there. We should remember that. All right. And then just the people up here, I mock. Oh my God. Officer Ayat, present thyself and thy register. Trooper Ayat. It's like I'm looking at my yacht and then saying Ayat. It rhymes. I'm sorry. You know, I used to be a rapper. It's like it's a lot here. It's a lot here. It's a lot here.
Ayat for y'all, Banya Shop.
Ayat for y'all, Banya Shop.
Y'all buy Shimmy, y'all shop rock it up.
Yeah, how about Shimmy Shop rock it up? You shot me. Salakia, Officer Matamba. Can we have the sisters? Can we get them? Sisters, go ahead. If you're not, all the ones up here, you already. Go ahead, sister, you can go. All right, we are reading Leviticus chapter 23. We're reading verses 28 through 35. We're going to read that in the Hebrew, and then we're going to read it in the English. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8. I mean 28. No, we're doing 29. 29. So let's see. Chapter 29, verse 28 or 29. Yes, 29. So verse 29. Kaya call Hanapas Ashar La'at Ainab Aitazam Hayawam Hazah Waganaka Aslaki Wanaka Rata Ma'ain Yaha. Verse 30. We'll call Pax Ashar to Isa call Malaka Aitazam Hayawam Hazah Waha Abadafya Hanapas Ha'a Makorab Korab Aipa. Verse 31. Call Malaka La'at Isawa Kwa Awalam of the Rafyakam Bakal the Shabbat Yakam. Verse 32. Shabbat one Hawa Lakam Wahai Nayatam Napashat Yakam Dasha Isa Bakadas I Arab the Shabbat come. Verse 33. Why the bar Yahweh al Mishala Amar. Verse 34. The bar al Bunya Yasha Allah Amar Bakam Masha Aishara Yawam Lakadat Hashabayaya Hazat Hasakawa Shabai Yum Yahweh. Verse 35. But Yawam Hara Aswan Makara Kadash Kal Malaka Abada La'at Aishawa. That's it. Okay, let's go ahead and read. We're reading in the book of Leviticus chapter 23. So y'all about to chapter down. Go ahead and jump in and get some plate on. We're gonna go ahead and read the verse chapter 23, verses 29 to 35 in the English.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from amongst his people. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from amongst his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
So you notice you were to really have your souls afflicted on that day, okay, which we're going to be doing next Tuesday night from even to even. We're going to be doing the Day of Atonement. Okay, keep it going.
Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even. From even unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days unto Yahweh.
Go ahead.
Verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Excellent. Just the people up here. Officer Maya, present thyself in thy registry. Shut. Officer Maya, Bangan, Banyan Shah.
Yabashim Yashab Rakam.
Yeah, I'm about to send you a shot rocket up. You shot me. Okay, we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 23. We're reading verses 36 through 42. And then actually, we're going to go all the way to 44. Just finish it out. Okay? So the book of Leviticus chapter 23, verse 36 in the Hebrew. Got my glasses on, swag. Shabbat, yum yum, takora yabwa, asha, la yahawa, ba yawam, ashaba yanya, makora quadas, yahaya, lakam, koraptam, asha, la yahawa, it is a rock. Hawa call malaka abada la ta'ajawa, verse 37. Allah mawa'ija yahawa ashar. La Sakura Awa, a thumb, Makura Ya, for Dots, La Hakura Ya, a Shah, La Yahawa Allah, Wa Manaka, Zabak, One the Sakyam, the bar, Yawam, Yawam, verse 38. Malaba, Sabak, Sabak, Yahawa, Wamalaba. So the sun walk, you come. So the walk you come, slack. Malabad, call. The door you come. Wamalabad, call. The dog walk. The walk you come. I saw the sun walk. Well, your house, verse 39. Come a shot. I saw the walk. The dots. As a biyaya. But a shot come. The walk. Ha'aratiza, Hagwa. Ka, Yahweh, Sabai. Yum yum, but your wall, one, Shabbat one, what were your wall? That's a Yanya, Shabbat one, verse 40. Oh, well, Salakia, Katam, Lakam, but your wall, one, her ya, Itiza Hadar, Kapak, from her ya, what I not, Itiza Abba, Iraqia, the call, which I'm thumb. Upon you, Yahweh, Allah, come, Shabbat, yum yum, verse 41. Away you come, because thumb, Aqua, Ka, La Yahweh, Shabbat, yum yum, but Shana, Kwa, I will let the rock become, for Kadat, and Shabbat, Ya'aya, for Ka, Aqua, verse 42. What's a cock? The Shabwa, Shabbat, yum yum, Kala Zarak, for Yasha'ala, Yashabwa, but Sakat, verse 43. Lama'ain, Yada'aiwa, the rock to come, Kaya, but so Sakawa, Hashabayakya, Bunya, Yasha'ala, how about Ya, Salakia, oh, some time, I need to see one second, so that when I'm finished this. What, but our rocks, but as a young. Anya Yahweh, Allah Yakam, 44, where you the bar, Mashah, Ba'ai, Yahweh, Bunny Yasha'al. And that's it. Okay, we're going to be reading Leviticus chapter 23, 36 through 44.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37, these are feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon his day. Verse 38, beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Verse 39, also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruits of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord. 7 days, on the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40, and ye shall take you on the first day of the boughs of the goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and of the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook, And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days.
Black right there. And we're actually commanded to rejoice at the feast time. Because remember, when we were slaves, when we were enslaved in Egypt, we could not rejoice. You got to think about that, because the feast also reminds us of our history. First, coming out of Egypt, and then us in the wilderness. We couldn't rejoice being enslaved or in a captivity. So the feast is when we were coming out of Egypt and coming into our land. This will remind us of the Most High freed us from that captivity, and we were to rejoice. When you're enslaved, you really can't rejoice because you got your oppressor's foot on your neck. Okay, so that's why we were commanded to rejoice this time. Keep it going.
Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in the booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
Why were they told to dwell in booths? Somebody help me. Why? Why during the Feast of Tabernacles was Israelites told to dwell in booths? Officer Shapat, go ahead. Excellent. Give him a hand. And to remember that we were wandering in the wilderness and we dwelt in booths or tents, and the Most High dwelt right among us. He had his tent right among the children of Israel. It was to remind us of that. Keep going.
Verse 43, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Verse 44, and Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feasts of the Lord. Verse 24.
Oh, no, that's it. That's it. All right. Did anybody not get a plate? Did everybody get a plate? Get something to eat? If you're just getting here, and sisters, before we do the prayers, if you want to make a plate, we'll probably be doing the prayer in about 5 minutes. If you don't want to make a plate, I would do the to-go trays to cover it up. But if you have not gotten a plate, please make sure that you get one and get some. I don't know if anybody ordered in Hebrew. I challenge that. I'm like, I don't know if anybody ordered in Hebrew, but the Hebrew list is on the back. Thank you, Officer Shapat. Okay. Really quick, we've got 3 bonus questions in your packet, just a bonus question apiece. Let's take a look at those really quickly. True or false? I'm going to read it. Somebody answer. True or false? If individuals were, this is number 1, bonus question in the back. If individuals could not make the Passover on the 14th day of the first month for being unclean for a dead body or for being too far away, God, sir, God, I'm not going to exclude the generals. Next time I'm going to say generals kicking, but generals, that's a cheat code. No, so no, you swap, general, you can answer. For being unclean or from a dead body or for being too far away, they were allowed to observe the Passover on the 14th day of the second month. A, is that a true statement? The true statement, they could keep the Passover on the 14th of the second month. Or B, that statement is false. They could not keep the Passover on the 14th day of the second month because that is unlawful. Is that a true or false statement? Go ahead, Officer Bakar. Go to the mic. Is that a true or false statement?
True, sir.
That is true. Give them a hand. You could not keep the Passover for being from near a dead body or from being too far away. You were allowed to keep the Passover on the 14th day of the second month. Precept. That's Numbers 9, 10 through 11. All right, excellent. Bonus question number 2 on the back. Let's look at it. Here we go. This is number 2, the bonus question. The Jubilee year was the 50th year that followed a land Sabbath cycle of 49 years. During the 50th year, the Israelite employees were to be let go and returned to their families. All debts were canceled, and lands were to be returned to their original owners. What feast day did the Jubilee year begin on? What feast day? Anybody answer that? Oh, so you're right. Which day? What feast day?
The Feast of Weeks. Feast of First Fruits. Feast of Weeks. The Feast of First Fruits.
Sir.
What is the question again?
Okay. It says the Jubilee year was the 50th year that followed a land Sabbath cycle of 49 years.
Right.
During this 50th year, Israelite employees were let go and returned to their families.
Right.
All debts were to be canceled, and lands were to be returned back to their original owners.
Right.
What feast day, the day, did the Jubilee year begin on?
He said, what day?
Yeah, what feast day? It was a particular feast day. What feast day did that year Jubilee begin on?
So you said it is not the feast of Works?
La, sir. Oh, sir, is that?
Is it the feast of dedication?
La, sir. Come.
A lot further.
Stand up while you're saying it.
It's a lot further. Atonement.
Come, that is correct. It was in the precept, Leviticus 25:9. It was on the Day of Atonement. Leviticus 25:9.
So on the seventh day, the first day of the 7th month, on the year of the Jubilee,
Come.
50th year, with everything set back to place.
Con, it began on the 10th day of the 7th month of the 50th year. That's the day of Atonement. The Day of Atonement. Con one con, sir. Con. All right. This answer is more of an open question. So a lot of answers could be correct. It's the last bonus question. Why are the days of unleavened bread 7 days? Why not 1 day or 2? Okay. Why? There's a couple of answers you could give to this. So this is not just a one. Why are the days of unleavened bread? We can go through some couple precepts. We'll call it. But why is it 7? Why not 1 day? Why not 3? God, Officer Bakar. Oh, I didn't even look over here. It says also.
It's a lot further for the 7 days of creation.
Do you have a precept to make back there? You give a precept to back.
Wow.
Okay, well, just hold your thought there. Hold that thought. Okay. I said this could be more open ended. Anybody else want to give it a shot? Look for a precept. Anybody else want to give it a shot?
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Con, sir.
When did Pharaoh and them catch us in the wilderness?
When did they catch us? What day, sir?
Yeah, which day after we left did they catch us in the wilderness? And then the Lord opened up the Red Sea.
Is that a question for me, sir?
Yeah.
I've heard, I cannot find this, that it was on the 7th day of unleavened bread. Was that correct? It was on the 7th day of unleavened bread. That's what I was going to ask that question, but I couldn't verify, but I heard people that know how to count. I'm not a good, that it happened on the 7th day of unleavened bread, sir. Oh, sir. Anybody else? Want to give it a shot? Okay, so I'll just say some reasons, and we'll get some precepts. Anciently, nations like Israel, when there was an important event, they usually would celebrate that important event for like 7 days. Okay, think of it like an after party, just like a wedding. When you had a wedding, okay, that wedding event was then celebrated for 7 days. Precept, you can look at Judges 14, 10 through 12. Okay, when Samson was married, when he married one of the Philistines, they had a 7-day wedding feast. Also, you look at Jacob. When Jacob married Leah first, the father commanded, he said, fulfill her week. Okay, the 7 days of a wedding, fulfill her week, and then I will give you Rachel, and then you will serve me another 7 years. Okay, so a lot of times they would celebrate an event. So we're celebrating the event of Passover. The Passover was an event. And then days of unleavened bread when we came out to 7 days. Okay, so that's a way to look at it. Because anciently, you would celebrate an event for 7 days. It's like an after party. That's why you know this book is black. Okay, Khan, Officer Shabbat.
Slide. What's holiday days and you start celebrating for 8 days?
So the Feast of Tabernacles says celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days, and then it's up on the 8th day you're supposed to have a closing out of that ceremony. It's like, so do you want to add? Okay. And opening, common one concert. The first day is supposed to be a high holiday, and the 8th day concert. Officer Bakwasa, forgive me for forgetting names. It's been a long day. Officer Bakwasa, go ahead, sir.
Is that the reason why it's our parties days?
Party days?
Yeah, that a party for days.
I would say I'll go with that. Because we know how to party. We ain't just gonna do one event. That's why I really believe after party. Because we know how to party. It ain't just gonna be one day and go home. All right. Okay. And with that, just the people up here, so I can let me get a note out. Make sure I get this. Bear with me 1 second. You can go ahead and put your this back in the note from the front. Go ahead and put it. Okay. And with that, just the people up here, I remind you. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and blow the horn. La Yasha Allah. Men of Israel, I'm not you. Men of Israel. Oh, so it's yes. Oh, come. So also, can you make sure there's no any other officers back here telling the company? Men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Yehovah Hashem Yashab Rakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah.
So this one's right here. Push up.
It's like all I can step up.
Go ahead, I can step up to the salute.
Step up right to the front.
Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah. Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah.
Extend step up to Yahweh Hashem. Yeah. Yeah.
Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah. Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah. Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah. Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakah.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Barak, Yah.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahusha, Maya, Barak, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahusha, Barak, Yah.
Yahweh, some y'all say, bro, yeah. How about some y'all say, bro, yeah. Y'all shot, bro, yeah. Is everybody? Yahweh Sim Yah Shabrak Yah. Sit that down. Yeah. Go ahead and go to work. People say this is for everybody.
This is for everybody. Amanim, Wapayaha, which means the rising face of east.
Okay, concert. 1, 2. We're going to read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, then in the English. The Lord's Prayer. Up and down. Up and down. Out. Yeah. What's cup? Today. Yeah. Shemai. The thunder now. The call. The ball. What's locked now? The what now? What's locked now? What's fucking now? Come your eye now. The second one. A ball. The shine now.
And in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. So be it.
This is Hakat the power. Yahweh. What the city I was shot. What's up? The thunder now. That's a hole. That's a right.
And in English, Yahweh. In the name Yahusha. Please give us the power. To heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. Against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name Yahusha. Thank you. So be it.
This is the blessed Israel. Yahweh.
And in English, Yahweh. In the name Yahweh. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. And name Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew.
I'm sorry. I saw. Somebody else. What I practice on. I am done. Number one. I'm number one. Shema. Allah. Number one. His son. Shema. That's all. Yeah. Shema. Tazar. Give me cup. Where you rock. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
And in English, I will lift up my eyes to the hill. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. Even I suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite me by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So be it.
This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew.
When you say your eyes are the wall, I'm the same one you got. The cover, when it's talking about what it's a call. Show yourself. Why? My eyes are the wall. Love. It's hot. When you car. I am one. So my eyes are the young. I'm a one. I'm a son. I'm a son. It's a war. God, I war. I'm a one. I love. I am one. So a one. The body of a one. So I shall home. Come back. Cuss against the eyes. We got them. When they call, we asked one. It's a black one. It's a black one. I am the man. See your thumb one. Then they got one. Because of back. Because of Zolman. Who to say it come one? I saw. I'm Marvel. You were shot. Where you shot? In the wild. Where you were? What? Allah high. What? When you're hung, for the one,
And in English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
But look,
But look,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a trouble,
and they that hate thee
and they hate thee.
have lifted up the head.
And lift up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They take it back, counsel
against thy people,
against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They consult against thy enemies.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
step them off,
let us go forth.
be it a nation,
Be it a nation.
that the name of Israel
Let the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
may be no longer remembered.
They have consulted together
They consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They have confederate against it.
Against
The
the
tabernacles of Edom
so be
and the Ishmaelites of Moab,
Lord,
the Hagarenes, the Baal,
the ball,
and Amalek, the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the
Axis also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. So Lot, do unto them, unto the Midianites, to Sarah, to Jabin, the brook of Kissar, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth, make their nobles like a rat, to end. Yea, all their princes, as a box, as a moon, who said, let's take to ourselves the house of God and possession. Oh my power, make them like a wheel, as the summer for the wind, as the fire burns the wood, and as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid, like storm, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh, let them be confounded, and trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish. And then they know that thou, his name alone, is your house, the most high, all the earth. So be it.
So be it. This is the blessings of the power structure. For rock the fucking out.
And in English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh, and the angel, command John Yahweh, the general, the captain, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, and then Yahweh, thank you, so be it.
So be it. This is the curses. Blessed be Yahweh.
Blessed be Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth. All things let it.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahweh. Listen to us now. Yeah.
right?
And evils and punishment. Punishment and destruction. To the heat. That speak against us. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the school. Send evils and punishment. And punishment and destruction. To the heat. And take loose. The treasure of the rich of Israel. That refuse to get to the school. Lord, send riches into thy sanctuary. Send evils and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the the princesses, all the devils are in like synagogues and all. Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, Melissa, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinhead, the gay the lesbian, spot, it's a witchcraft. That's the space program. Marine, Wall Street, open up the internet, and cable access check, radio check, the spirit, any of people need to seek the stop, bring swift destruction, all the evil that stand in the way, try to stop, broadcast your word, planet Earth. Let loose all the predators. Let loose all the predators. Let us to go to and fro through the earth. It consumes. Let the plague take the house of thieves and the murder. Let the whole side. Michael and Gabriel come down the flying saucer. It's against them. As we speak now, must be known. It is the angels that have done. Must be spread. Around the whole world. Must be shaken that come. Thank you, house. Thank you always. So be. So always needs to turn. This concludes the service. Sister, you shouting. Oh, please be seated. Slide. Oh, come, sir. Please be seated. You're shouting. Come.
Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Stop, which means a turn. Men of Israel, Amajid Shabbat, Amajid Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat
Yajim Matah, Saw, which means a turn. Sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amajid Shabbat, Amajid Barak, Yajim Matah, class dismissed.
There you go.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West.